Let's talk about reactions. I can sell reactions just with my neck and head, just in this space here. Or I can sell reactions with my neck, head and shoulders. So I could be moving in the shoulder plane. Now I could be moving quite small, so I end up in this tight shot that I'm right now. I could be moving quite big, which would make me fall out of this frame, but I will be still caught in the other angles or in a wider frame. Let's focus first just on head and neck. Depending from which side the punch is coming and from which angle the punch is coming, it will determine how I will react. The simple ones are side to side, which means if a punch swings through frame from left to right or from right to left, and I'm just reacting to the punch with my head going side to side. Those are the real simple angles, and this is how I react. Usually that reaction has to be quite quick and snappy. Relax your neck to start with. You warm up your neck. As always, before you do any stunt action, you need to warm up. So I can warm up by slowly rotating my head to side, doing half rotations, one way or the other way. So rotating my arms and shoulders and neck at the same time. Once I feel like I'm warmed up and I can perform stunt action, then the reaction of receiving the punch from side to side will be a really snappy action with my head and neck to the side. In the moment as I feel that the punch is coming through and it's going past my center line, which is where the nose is, this is when I'm going to react. As it's coming through here, I'm going to move. As I feel that punch is past my center line, I'm going to move. And I'm going to move quite quick and bring it back. Go both ways. It's quite relaxed. I gotta relax my face. The more I relax my face, especially if you're recording slow motion, the more it's gonna look like I actually got punched. So I'm not gonna tense up, I'm not gonna squeeze my neck. I'm quite relaxed, and this is quite fast and quite snappy just to the side. So that's the simple punch from side to side. So if I bring my partner in, so once again, we're gonna assume our marks. They say they're out of shot, so nobody can see them. We're gonna check the distance. So this time I'm receiving the punch. And I said it before, as I said, what's really important now with the punch is for it to come all the way through frame across my face. And it can be both ways. So it could be with that hand, or it could be with that hand, or it could be with the other hand. Right? And so even if it's coming through with the other hand, what's really important is for the punch not to stop here and then fall off, but go right through my face and then it can fall off on the other side. So you gotta cross the lens and the target. Think of your punches always crossing the lens and the target. I don't want to stop just before the end of the lens. If I do that, I won't be able to sell the punch. So every time I'm swinging a punch, side to side, I want to make sure that I'm crossing with my strike the lens in front of the target. So let's look at the reaction. So partner is swinging through, and I'm going to get my partner to swing with his left hand now, so we can talk about that center line. So he's swinging right through, and then he's going to freeze right where my center line is, which is here. If I go with my reaction before the fist reaches the center line, it's not going to feel like that the punch is connecting. It's going to feel like I'm reacting too early. So if I went now, especially that if we slow it down, it's going to feel like I reacted too early. But if I wait for the punch to go through my center line first, which is past my nose, well, now if I go, it's going to feel like the punch actually connected. And that is because in real life, if I was striking, well, the fist would first touch the face and then go through it and then displace the face. So that's why we're always waiting for the punch to go past the center line. So let's have a look in half speed. And again. And full speed. And now let's do it wrong. If my partner was throwing a different punch, it would require a different angle. Practice your reactions properly, make sure you go past the center line, keep the safety gap. And I said we're going to try and work on different styles of punching and different styles of reactions in the next segment.